The Ogun State government has unveiled an ambitious housing and urban development roadmap for 2026 with a clear focus on large-scale residential delivery, legacy infrastructure, and sustained urban renewal across the state. The plan, anchored on affordability, sustainability, and inclusive growth, builds on the gains recorded in the housing sector in the outgoing year as the state positions itself to meet growing housing demand and strengthen its urban landscape. Speaking at a press conference to mark the first working week of the new year, the sector head of housing, Jagumolu Jamiu Akodiomoni, said the 2026 roadmap builds on strong performance recorded in 2025. Bumi Adigu reports.
The Ogun State government is formally rolling out its housing and urban development plan for the 2026 fiscal year with emphasis on affordable housing delivery, legacy infrastructure, and sustainable urban renewal across key urban centers in the state.
It is interesting to know that we close the year 2025 on a strong and reassuring note with the successful delivery of an additional 30 units of duplexes at the GRA Cluster 1 extension and another 100 duplexes at President Muhammadu Buhari estate. We all know the history of PNB when we took over that project at the beginning and commencement of this administration in 2019. It was more of a bushy and moribund estate with a lot of inherited litigation. But today, the government of President Abeokuta has turned into a world-class estate, yet to be unveiled, but structurally finished and ready for habitation.
Under the administration of Government Abeokuta, the housing sector continues to undergo a significant transformation, shifting from the provision of basic shelter to the delivery of dignified, functional, and sustainable living spaces. Through strategic partnerships and disciplined execution, the Ministry of Housing, working with the Ogun State Housing Corporation, drives developments that meet international standards while promoting job creation, wealth generation, and economic growth.
Key legacy projects slated for execution in 2026 include the construction of an international conference center at world-acclaimed Gateway International Airport at Peru. A modern 2,500-seater capacity banquet hall, the Appeals Court headquarters in Ogun State with its residences, the GRA comprising 50 duplexes, as well as commissioners' quarters, appointees' quarters, and assembly quarters. These projects were conceived to align with the development blueprint of the state, ensuring that growth in governance, justice delivery, hospitality, and residential infrastructure progresses in a coordinated, sustainable, and people-centered manner.
As the state steps confidently into 2026, the government said it is set to scale up housing delivery through new estates, urban regeneration schemes, and key legacy projects across major cities, including
acknowledgement to Prince Court Estate at Shiun, that's along Abeokuta Expressway. The idea here is to also revolutionize and also bring Shiun on board and put it on the global map, just like we have done to Komakwe. The Shaya Court at Okemoson, at the entrance of Obasanjo Hilltop, the Avila Court within the Ibarra headquarters of Ogun State Housing Corporation, and the Evans Court that is by Jebode, alongside the continuing generation of Ibarra GRA Phase 2.
With plans to deliver thousands of additional housing units and deepen the urban renewal efforts, the administration remains focused on building inclusive, livable communities, positioning the Gateway State as a benchmark for housing and urban development in Nigeria and beyond. Bumi Adigu, OGTV News.
Still on